Hello everybody and welcome to Milkmaid of the Milky Way. Set up my... Okay, let's go. New game. Having a clue what this is. It's different. It was a cold, dark, wet December evening. Deep in a fjord, a girl and her bovine, Western Norway, 1929. This is a story from Calf Ledge, a small farm perched on a mountain edge. Ooh. Oh. Milkmaid of the Milky Way. Sorry. A game by Mattis Fogstad. Apologies if I butchered your name. Cool. Stretch. Morning calisthenics. Now, another restless night. Luckily, the storm had passed. The fields were wet, but the sun was rising fast. I like it gives plenty of time to read it anyway. I don't know if my hovering over it makes a change. Enough hours spent in bed. I heard impatient mooing from the shed. I see. Another base lady.
Milking and dairy were my priorities. Today Erland was coming to pick up the cheese.
There's no way I'm going to be able to keep that up. My milk bucket and tools were gone. So strange. Had a thief wandered through this mountain range? I sure hope not. Shall we go and look for them? Ooh. I've got this and I've got this. What's that? Ooh. Cheese. Mother's recipe. Pour fresh milk in separator. Separate the skim milk. Keep the cream for later. The milk won't curdle by default. Bring it to boil. Add vinegar and salt. Don't let it clot. Stir, stir, stir the pot. That's cool. So is vinegar enough to turn it like a rennet? Butter. The churner must be full of cream. Beat it hard. Beat it hard, go full steam. Churn the butter till it's thick. It should become hard and stick. Remember to keep it cool, or else will melt to a pool. These are good rhymes because these are, what do you call them, mnemonics. Today I repaired the separator and added a feature to the accelerator. When I separate the milk and the cream, it automatically runs down in a stream. Ready for butter making. Leaves time for bread baking. Remember to grease the door. It's been stuck before. Hinges need oil or grease when they sounds like a flock of geese. I like this. At school today, a boy brought a bike. He laughed and said, "You'll fall, I swear." Riding it was harder than it looked like, but it felt so good to feel the wind in my hair. Last day of school, I'm feeling down. I'm needed at the farm, so I'm leaving town. Edvarsden, my teacher, was sad to see me leave. You have a knack for science. There's much you can achieve. Dairy farming is hard, especially the cheese. I should write down Mother's recipes. Father is out with the pregnant cows. Taking good care of the herd is his thing. Mother is busy inside the house. I'm looking forward to seeing the offspring. A cow died in birth, we mourn. I named the calf Likey when born. I'll take care of you, I said. She's so sweet, she's bottle-fed. Dark spots of white. She sure has a healthy appetite. Mother and father are having a row. He's angry and says she needs rest. She's talking about a strange glow she's seen on the mountain crest. Lately, I've observed that she's been so reserved. Likey is growing. She's now eating grass. Work is hard. I miss going to class. Mother is quiet. So is father. I keep to my chores and try not to bother. I like to experiment. That's just me. I tried to make lemonade from the fruit from the tree. Edvardsson taught about acids and bases. My drink was so sour. It shrunk our faces. How do I keep going? Mother didn't come home from the mountain. Father is paralyzed. I'm walking around crying like a fountain, somehow not surprised. They gathered the men and arranged a search. The village went out to look. Even the priest came from the church, but no one was found in neither Nanny or Crook. They found her scarf on the cliff. When I heard, I went stiff. Mother would never do such a thing. Now father is alone with his wedding ring. Keep your head up. Finish your bowl. Father says and scratches his head. Sorrow has taken a chunk of his soul. He spends most of his time in bed. We built a cairn, a statue of stone, a memory of the adored. We cried and laughed, us alone, the last two in the fjord. Father told me I had to be strong. He needed my work at the farm. My duties are taking all day long, chores that wear out my arm. A strange past year, a quiet time. No guests are coming to stay. A guilty question, but is it a crime to imagine leaving someday? For over a month, Father's been sick. His health has seen a decline. His eyes watery, his voice thick. The farmer's obligation is mine. Father is better, but not as before. He says he's not of much use. Erland is helping sell our produce in the village so we don't go poor. On his weekly trips he talks of building ships, jobs and new careers down at the piers. Last week I called for the doctor to come. It took him hours to arrive. Father was ill and totally glum, more dead than alive. Today's the day. A year has passed since Father left this earth. Things have gone by so fast. Work keeps me busy, for what it's worth. I read a book, a fascinating tale of the future and what it can entail. Cannonballs flying to the moon. I read it in one afternoon. Summer is ending. There's a change in the weather. Restlessness and loneliness together. This is my life. I need to stay, even if sometimes I wish I was far away. Wow. Oops. Resume. So what kind of crack you getting up to, miss? Oh, wow, you can move. Oh, cool. Gonna milk these babies, ladies, whatever. Likey was patient and astoundingly clever. I raised her as a calf. She'd known me forever. What about this one? This one? The cows needed milking, I saw from their shudders. They tiptoed impatiently with bulging udders. This is cool. The whole thing is in rhyme. You're gonna need to find that bucket then, huh? Ooh, a lemon. Oh, even when I stretched my hand, elbow and knee, I couldn't reach the fruit in the tree. She's fit. She's definitely fit. I mean, all that milking obviously did her good. My milk bucket and tools were gone. So strange. Had the thief wander through this mountain range? What about the wood? I took some firewood, but it was wet. Everything had soaked in the rain, I bet. Ooh. My milk. Oh, I have wood in my The wood was wet, soggy, and not dry yet. Let's go inside. Cool. Reading books was my greatest passion. Erland would give me my weekly ration. You crank the separator, your hand ablaze, to force the cream and milk part ways. That's so cool. My modification was clever without any clutter. The cream would trickle down to be churned to butter. That's deadly. Had I been visited by a vandal, the separator was missing its handle. I obviously have to find these things. I've just put my hand on my hip just like she did. And I'm sitting. Swear. Up here I had no one to impress, so I wore my pants instead of my dress. Well, not, I suppose he could. Spinning wheel was for making yarn, but we no longer kept sheep in our barn. I was going to say, whatever's comfortable. I suppose you don't really wear a dress around a farm, but some people do. So, should I put this wood? Okay. But can I drag it? I can. Wood was too wet, I had to admit. It needed to dry before it was lit. How do I get out? Cool. Can I go down the mountain? Okay. Town was a 3-hour hike away. The cows needed herding. I needed to stay. Where am I going to find all these things? Oh, wow. Look at me. Oh, wow. This is so cool. That looks like something, doesn't it? Wow. Look at how fit she is. I should become a farmer. I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. Oh. A pail. How had the bucket ended up here? Had the wind made it disappear? Should we get back and milk the cows, or should we wander through here? This looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, we could find other things, couldn't we? Look at her run. You just run around here all day, couldn't you? I could run around. Sorry. What about that? A metal pole to use as tether. The boat had sunk in stormy weather. What is up there? I'm not going to go up there, am I? I'm going to go up all the way up there. That's so cool. I sure get around a lot. Look, what have we got here? The flowers I had left here were dry as bone after being left out in the wind all alone. Oh, okay. Oh, with a sudden gust, the dry flowers turned to dust. If I leave these out here, would they dry? No. Not what I have to do. Okay, I could use that there. I should try elsewhere. I couldn't use that there. I should try elsewhere. Okay. I'm a looking round, having a good look. Look at me. What if I go over here? Oh. Oh, this looks dangerous. It looks like it... Oh, wow. It would keep me up at nights, the thought of falling, the fear of heights. Yeah. I think it would me too. That looks quite dangerous. The lake was crystal clear and frigid. Swimming here would leave you rigid. That's fantastic. Can we go up that way? Can. So cool. Ooh, what is this? Had the rock fallen from the mountainside? 'Twas 2 meters tall and 1 meter wide. It looked like a huge salt stone, its shape mysterious and unknown. Can I pick that up? A piece had fallen off the rock. I picked up a decently sized block. Ooh, that's salt. Cool. I love how she runs. It's deadly. I like this. We went over here before, didn't we? We couldn't go any further than here. Okay. What about down here? Let's just go back. Sorry, I'm just curious. Can I go down any further here? No. Okay. And I can't get that out yet. I'm gonna run home. I'm gonna milk the ladies with me bucket. A bucket to carry milk and other dairy. You better do it now before it gets scary. No, sorry. Can I not take it out? Like that, maybe? Alright, girls. Time to squeeze out some milk for the butter and cheese. Deadly. The fingers. Oh, after milking, as always, I led the cows up to graze. Until evening, the cows could do as they please, but I needed to finish the butter and cheese. Oh. So, where's home? Oh, cool. There's the milk. Okay, so home is this way. You run, girl, with your big bucket of milk. Wow, you have a fair distance to bring those cows grazing. Wow. No wonder she's so fit. Alright, lady, let's get that. Oh yeah, we have no crank handle though. What are we going to do for the crank handle? I took the spoon. I would need it soon. We made the cheese in kettles like these. Shall I when I what'll I do? The bucket was full, a heavy weight. It was ready to separate. So should I put it in here? What do you reckon? Give it a shot? Had I been visited by a vandal, a separator was missing its handle. So I should go look for handle somewhere. I don't think it's going to let me put that in. No, it's not. What should I do? I drew a blank. I couldn't make butter without the crank. There has to be somewhere else then. Where else can we go? Music's deadly. Maybe it's in here. Now that they're gone, can we find anything in here? No? Nothing hiding? Oh, what a shame. Are they flies? What have I got? Can I use the spoon? No. Can I use the spoon on that? No. Can I put salt in that? No. Where am I gonna dry the wood? This wood's still wet. Where should I put it? Should I put it out somewhere to dry? And here? No. The front stoop. I can't even just pop it down here. Sure I can. No. Wow, I'm stuck. Do you think could I knock that lemon off with the spoon? Oh, cool! The fruit had a certain appeal with its fresh smell and yellow peel. Look at you, all happy with yourself, Milkmaid. Oh. Just forget how to get out of here. Oh yeah, okay. How do I get that out? I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. I used my spoon. It's all I have. A long spoon made of wood, but old but still good. Okay. Oh. Finally, I removed that stubborn nail. My greatest conquest. A fairy tale. Okay, what can I do with the nail then? Do you think I can, think I can get back in here and use it as a crank handle? Kinda looks like one, the way it's bent. Give it a shot. Let's see what it says. A sturdy nail with 90-degree bends. Solid metal with square-shaped ends. Sounds good to me. Whoops. An idea in my mind like a lit candle. Maybe the nail could be used as a handle. Yay! As far as I could tell, the nail fit really well. You. Bet you're happy, huh? Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Sorry. No time to wait. The milk was ready to separate. Look at you go. Woohoo! The churn was filled to the brim and the milk was nice and skim. Before the butter could be eaten, it had to be churned, it had to be beaten. Alright. Yeah, that could take some time. Thanks for the fade. The butter was done, ready for Erlen's next pickup run. Next, the cheese had to be made, but missing ingredients had me delayed. Oh. What have I got? A big fat brick of mountain butter thick. I've got salt, haven't I? I came to a halt. It looked and tasted like salt. So can't I put that? Oh, can I put that in there? No. Cheese, pour fresh milk, separate, skim milk, keep it cream for later. Milk won't curdle default, bring it to the boil and vinegar. Milk won't curdle by default. Bring it to boil, add vinegar and salt. I need vinegar. So the milk won't curdle by default. Bring it to boil, add vinegar and salt. And what have we got? We've got, no offense, but that made no sense. That's the big fat, that's butter. The milk should be boiled before it was spoiled. Okay, so I can put the milk in here. Skim milk in the pot. Now it needed to get hot. Can I put the salt in it yet? This must be salt. I was reasoning and threw in a good pinch of seasoning. Can I make my own vinegar from the lemon? Will we try it for crack? I squeezed the lemon from the garden, hoping it would make the cheese harden. Ah, cool. Shall we try the wood? The wood was too wet. I had to admit it needed to dry before it was a. This is the tricky bit. How do I dry the wood? I was good. I didn't need more wood. But how do I dry it? I don't know where to. Oh, do I hang it up? I tried with no success. I have to give it another guess. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't want to use that on the tree. I let the shrub be. Is there anything? Germany full of cream, beat it hard, go for stream. Take, come out and stick. Remember to keep it cool, or else it will melt in a pool. How am I going to keep it? How do I keep the butter cool? Sitting down gave me time to ponder. Was this the life I wanted at the farm yonder? That's so cool. Should I put the sticks down here maybe? That wouldn't be fitting. I use the log for sitting. Grazing in the grass is a blast. The cows grazed lazily on the mountain grass. For a cow, this was definitely first class. I don't know what to say. As I suspected, the rock was unaffected. How about rubbing some butter on it? No. I couldn't use that there. Maybe it was needed elsewhere. It is needed elsewhere. I don't know how to dry it. My butter will go off. I'll leave it here on the edge. No need to try it. That won't go alright. That would go alright. Okay. I'll try up here once more, out of curiosity. Oh. Oh, no way. I picked up some rocks, squarish like flat blocks. Oh. Father and me had built this for Mother. A year later, a memorial for another. Ah. Okay, I'm thinking maybe the stones were squarish rocks, somewhat similar to building blocks. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I was kind of thinking if I put the blocks out somewhere. No. That didn't work. How am I going to dry? Seriously, I don't know how to dry the wood. Tried with no success. I'd have to give it another guess. Wait. Oh, when I was on the mountain, I never even tried the wood, did I? Oh, I know. I'm an awful idiot. When I picked up the rocks here, I forgot to try the wood. I wonder, will it? This is the only place I can think of. It's the only place that mentions drying. Yes! Go on! Oh, the cairn was a place I would go to cry. This time I left the wet wood to dry. Oh. That's not fair. Is it dry? In time the wood would dry, so I decided to say goodbye. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, I could have done that ages ago. How long is it going to take to dry? All I got... If I go back to the house maybe, and I'm just back, I'll cut it out. Wood I'd have to acquire if I wanted to light a fire. Let's go back and see is it dry. Wood had dried, now it was bona fide. Okay. Wood needed to... Oh no! The wood needn't be drier. Now it's ready to... Oh, for the fire. Okay, that's alright. Dad said it needed to be drier. Okay, how am I going to light it? Oh, okay. Something was wrong. The smoke didn't leave. The chimney was broken. I was led to believe. Okay. Can I go up on the roof? I can. No way. Oh, rocks were scattered. The chimney had crumbled. Darn that storm, I mumbled. I have these. I think, can I... The stones I had found were just the right type. I started to mend the broken pipe. Whew! That's so cool. Let me get back down. But I have no... Oh, I put a lemon in, didn't I? I should just stir it. I had a long spoon made of wood, but... Yep, sorry. In you go. Now... The cheese was ready. I said out loud, this would have made Mother proud. Just as the chores were done for the day, "Hey, Ruth!" I heard a voice and a neigh. It was Erland, no doubt. I'm coming right out. Don't burn the cheese. Well, hey, I've got an achievement of cheesemaker. How about that? The trail was here. The trail up here will someday be my death, Erland said, short of breath. Snarky, pleasant, straightforward. Oh. I'll be pleasant. I'm glad you could make it, I had to admit. He looked at me with a frown. Have I ever let you down? So you're wearing pants today. Very manly, I must say. At least I don't have an open fly, I said and looked him in the very good. He smiled and scratched his ear. How are things up here? Honest. I've had this strange feeling lately. I haven't been sleeping greatly. His mind seemed distant, like thoughts persistent. I hoped I wasn't giving him any displease, so I changed the subject to butter and cheese. Ah, about the dairy. He was looking wary. It's not as easy to sell as before. People are buying margarine at the store. Yuck. Really? Margarine? tasteless fat from a machine. It's... Whoa! Trust me, I'm just like you, up in arms. Townsfolk just won't buy from the farms. This put me in a squeeze. What about my mountain cheese? Just stick a label on it, call organic, and it'll sell like crazy. Well, as far as I can tell, the cheese is easier to sell. But it's not like before, when customers ran down my door. Come, see the changes. You'd be surprised for sure. They even have this thing called haute couture. Reserved, uncomfortable, vague. The only thing I could say, maybe some other day. Erlen looked up, a slight change in tone. So you'll continue up here, all alone? Reserved. Saying the words gave me a strange sensation. My parents built this, it's my obligation. They're looking for workers down at the dock. The money is good if you work the clock. Better than farming and digging the gravel. With the money we make, we could even travel. Uncomfortable. I think a life in town would only bring me down. You should think it over, of course. I've already sold the horse. He's not coming up anymore. I looked at his face and said, "Please, can you help me sell my butter and cheese?" I'll sell the cheese, but the butter you can toss. It'll be the scrawny villager's loss. Aww. Well, that kind of seems like an end in itself, doesn't it? Join me in the next episode? Go on. Ooh, what's happening? Another night, another fright. I woke up with the feeling strong that something was wrong. Chilly outside, a smell in the air. Something felt wrong, I swear. Join me in the next one. Thanks for watching. All the best. Bye-bye.